Are we still slaves? The endless grind from ancient times to 2025. From the pyramids of Egypt to the skyscrapers of today, humanity has toiled relentlessly, chained to work from dawn to dusk. Are we truly free, or are we modern slaves to systems that demand our time and energy? At Real World Channel, we analyze how the grind of labor has persisted across centuries, comparing ancient servitude to today's hustle culture. Join us as we uncover the hidden chains binding us and ask, how can we break free? Share your thoughts in the comments. Ancient labor, the foundations of servitude. In ancient civilizations, labor was life. In Mesopotamia, around 3000 BCE, cuneiform tablets reveal workers toiled 12-hour days building ziggurats, often for meager rations. Egyptian peasants, as documented in the 2015 archaeological find of workers' villages near Giza, spent their lives hauling stones for pharaohs, with little time for leisure. These systems, controlled by kings and priests, tied people to relentless work, justified as divine duty. A 2019 study by Cambridge University historian Mary Beard notes that ancient slaves and laborers had no concept of a weekend, their lives consumed by survival. But was this servitude so different from today? Real World Channel has explored esoteric claims about humanity being controlled by cosmic forces, but we dismiss these as unverified. Instead, we see clear parallels. Ancient elites hoarded wealth, much like modern billionaires. The question remains, were ancient workers freer in spirit, unbound by today's digital distractions? What do you think defined slavery back then? Drop your thoughts below. The medieval grind, feudal chains. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, and the feudal system kept the grind alive. Serfs in 12th century Europe worked from sunrise to sunset, farming lords' lands for a fraction of the harvest. A 2020 Oxford study estimates serfs spent 70% of their waking hours laboring, with no personal time beyond religious festivals. Their lives were tied to the land, their freedom curtailed by debt and obligation. Sound familiar? Some conspiracy theories suggest secret societies orchestrated these systems to keep humanity enslaved. Real World Channel has debunked such claims in past videos, finding no evidence of grand cabals. Instead, economic necessity and power dynamics drove feudalism, much like today's corporate structures. How do you see medieval serfdom echoing in modern life? Share your perspective in the comments. The Industrial Revolution, machines and monotony. The 19th century Industrial Revolution promised progress but delivered new chains. Factory workers in England, as documented in Charles Dickens's 1854 Hard Times, toiled 16-hour shifts in dangerous conditions, often for wages barely covering food. A 2022 BBC report on industrial archives reveals children as young as 6 worked alongside adults with no time for education or rest. The rise of wage labor meant freedom from land, but servitude to clocks and bosses. Today's gig economy mirrors this. A 2023 International Labor Organization study found 43% of gig workers, like Uber drivers or freelancers, work over 50 hours a week, often without benefits or downtime. Real World Channel sees this as a shift from physical to economic chains. Have you felt trapped by a job's demands? Tell us your story below. The 2025 Hustle, digital slavery in disguise. In 2025, the grind is relentless. The average American works 47 hours a week, per a 2024 Gallup poll, with many checking emails after hours due to always-on technology. Social media, like TikTok's hustle culture with 2 billion views, glorifies nonstop work, equating busyness with success. Meanwhile, a 2023 Pew Research study notes 60% of workers feel they have no time for hobbies or family, trapped in a cycle of productivity. Some fringe theories claim AI and algorithms enslave us by controlling our time. Real World Channel has debunked these in videos like our 2024 AI Myths series, finding no evidence of sentient control but plenty of systemic pressures. Corporate algorithms, like those prioritizing engagement on X, keep us tethered to screens, blurring work and life. Are you caught in the hustle trap? Share how you balance work and life in the comments. Psychological chains. The mindset of servitude. Beyond economics, slavery is a state of mind. Psychologist Viktor Frankl's 1946 Man's Search for Meaning argues that purpose can free us from suffering, yet modern society often robs us of it. A 2021 Harvard study on burnout found 89% of workers feel their jobs lack meaning, echoing the alienation of ancient laborers. The pressure to keep up in a consumerist world, fueled by Instagram's curated lifestyles, mirrors the ancient need to appease rulers. Real World Channel explores how mindfulness, inspired by movements like the 2023 slow living trend on X, helps people reclaim time. Community initiatives, like the 2024 time banking movement in Seattle, where people trade skills instead of money, show paths to freedom. What's one way you've tried to break free from the daily grind? Drop it in the comments. Breaking the chains, paths to freedom, history offers hope. The 19th century labor movement won the 8-hour workday, a radical idea then. Today, experiments like Iceland's 2021 4-day workweek trial, which boosted productivity and well-being, prove change is possible. Grassroots efforts like the 2024 Work Less Live More campaign on TikTok push for balance, amassing 500 million views. Real World Channel believes collective action, not cosmic saviors, holds the key. Our past videos on labor history highlight how ordinary people reshaped systems, but freedom requires mindset shifts. A 2022 Stanford study found setting boundaries like unplugging after 6 p.m. reduces stress by 30%. Could you join a movement to reclaim your time? Imagine a world with more leisure. What would you do with it? Share your vision below. The digital age, a new frontier for liberation? In 2025, technology both binds and frees us. While apps track our productivity, platforms like YouTube empower creators to share solutions. Real World Channel's mission is to cut through the noise, offering evidence-based insights. We've debunked myths about external forces controlling humanity, focusing on real issues like wage stagnation, noted in a 2024 OECD report showing 20% of workers earn less than a decade ago. Yet, hope shines through. Online communities like the 2024 Reddit r/anti-work forum with 2 million members advocate for systemic change. Could digital tools help us escape modern slavery, or do they tighten the chains? What's your take? Share it in the comments. Join the fight for freedom from ancient laborers to today's gig workers. The grind persists, but so does our resilience. At Real World Channel, we uncover the systems keeping us chained and spotlight paths to liberation. How do you see modern slavery in your life? And what's one step you'd take to break free? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit subscribe, and join us to explore more hidden truths about our world.